We're going to do a full presentation coming up at the end of the hour, but I'm here to get you ready for football season. And a lot of the football games are either on ABC, NBC, CBS. Sometimes they're on Fox, right? Did you know, and I think sometimes we forget this, those TV stations are free. They're free. You know what you need to get those TV stations? You just need an antenna. An antenna that is strong enough to reach those TV stations. And this is what I have for you today. We're talking free TV from Antop, from the name in satellites, the name in home satellites from Antop, right? This is the indoor HDTV. Indoor, you're not climbing up on your rooftop. You're not having to put something outside in the weather. That with a range of 65 miles, up to 65 miles for you to pull in all of those free channels. And I'll say it again, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, HSN, PBS. You can pull all of those channels in just by using your Antop antenna. The other thing today, everything is on 5 flexible payments. So if you notice down there at the bottom of your screen, $8 is your flexible payment. And we're going to ship this out to you after that $8 because we are covering the shipping and handling today. A couple of colors to choose from because it is going to be indoors. You want it to blend in with your decor. Beautiful classic black. You got this great marble. I mean, this is like, it's kind of like a piece of artwork you're going to have there inside your home. You have this great kind of slate white and a great slate gray here, $39.99. Before we bring out our electronics expert, I already have an update. Already have an update. In the marble, there's only 100 remaining in the marble, $39.99. Aaron Berger, you better get out here quick. They are flying, my friend.
Good morning, good to see
buddy.
you, good to see you.
You know, it's such a good reminder to us. There's so many things to pay for when it comes to TV.
Monthly bills.
Pay for this, monthly, pay for that, pay for that. You're like, man, TV's expensive. No, main TV is free. Your local channels and all that is free. You just need a well-designed, strong enough antenna to get it.
A lot of us have forgotten that lesson that you just sort of remind. If you were alive in the 80s, right?
Sure.
You remember there was a time that you didn't pay to watch ABC, NBC, CBS, and now there's dozens more channels that are all on free broadcast television. We've got cable, and that's great. We got premium channels, but we forgot all the broadcast channels are free. So many of us, the shows that we're watching now are all on our ABC. Well, here, I'll just show you. For example, on our ABCs, our NBCs, our CWs, our IND24, our CBS, our TBN, our Fox, you know, all of those, PBS, and I tell you what, now that I have a kiddo, PBS Kids is amazing. That's one of the things that I can turn on and just be like, okay, I know he's good.
You know it's going to be good, it's going to be educational.
Yeah, right, and he's not going to come out, you know, fighting as soon as he watches it, right? Daniel Tiger is nice and safe. The point is, you don't have to pay to watch those channels. And again, many of us have forgotten that. So what Antop has done is they've taken the latest technology. So also, the problem with those antennas in the past, of course, is we had to sort of, you know, rabbit ear them and get them in the right area, and somebody had to stand in one place in the room to, no.
You needed some tinfoil.
You needed some tinfoil. You're right, it was like we were landing on the moon again. That's not how it is anymore. We're talking about high definition, up to 1080p quality. You plug this into your television, you plug it into the wall, and you say goodbye. How much are you paying every month now to watch television? Are you paying $99 a month, $149 a month? I bet you're paying a lot. We can save you that monthly bill, and the big thing is you don't have to give anything up. So if I were you right now, I'd be at home thinking, well, what channel, you know, what channels am I going to get? We're going to give you an example. We're going to run a roll right now. So this is just an example if you're in the LA metro area.
Yes, right.
In the LA metro area, CBS, Star, NBC, CW, ATV, ABC, Laugh, 3 channels of Fox, Light TV, Decades. I'm sorry, they tell me to talk slower. And then you see how fast these channels go by. QVC, HSN, Univision, Unimos, Bounce. On and on and on and on. Whether you like to watch courtroom dramas or whether you like to watch shopping television, we certainly hope you do, or educational or documentaries. It's all there. It's all at your fingertips, and this is the key. It is federal law that broadcast channels be broadcast for free nearly everywhere. This is a 65-mile antenna, so nearly everywhere in the country you can be watching dozens and dozens of free TV every day without paying a penny.
That's incredible. Look at this range, because here it is. Here's what Antop does, right? They make a great antenna, but then they upgrade it, right? You've got, it's new generation technology. It's multi-directional.
Yes.
It is amplified range, right? All this. I remember, listen, I've only been here 3 years, and when you and I first started presenting things, first of all, they were close to $100.
That's right.
Still very worth it.
Right.
And,
sure.
and I remember saying you have to be within 30 miles or 25 miles. Now look, $39.99. Free TV, up to 65 miles, right? Now, of course, and it depends on kind of where you're at, but at least here at HSN, we give you a full month to get this home and try it out. If you have any questions, if you're wondering, is this gonna work in my home? Is it gonna work where I am? How's it gonna look? What kind of channels? Give it a month. Get it home, try it out, watch NBC, ABC, Fox, PBS Kids, watch all of that for free. You do not have to pay for those channels. And I wanna show you, shipping and handling here is free. 5 flexible payments on everything today.
Wow.
$8.
Wow.
$8 to get this home and give it a try. Now, I have to ask you, because when people shop with me, they know I say this, like, I get excited about this kind of technology, but then I get nervous that, am I gonna be able to set it up?
So thank you for asking that question, because you've probably never set up an antenna, right? Most people never have. I have 2 good pieces of news for you. Number 1, you plug it into your television, and because this is an amplified antenna, you plug it into the wall as well. That's why your signal is so darn good, because there's an electrical bypass amplifier that's built into it. So that's why you get crystal clear channels and dozens of them. The other thing is, should you have any question at all, this comes with free support. We're gonna put up a phone number for you. I believe it's 888-FREE-TV-0. Yep. Sorry, 844-FREE-TV-0, and that comes along in your packaging as well. So if you get your antenna home and you have any question about it, basically you plug it in, you turn it on, and then you scan for channels with your remote, and that finds all the channels in your area. But the folks at Antop are there to answer your questions anytime. So they're there to help you if you have any questions at all. Setup is easy, and their support for setup. I would love to encourage you, if you're paying to watch television right now, most of us, we stream a little bit of TV, right? We maybe have an Apple TV or a Roku or whatever, but the thing that we're missing out on, and the reason that many of us continue to pay a bill that we don't need to pay, is we want local news, local weather, and local sports. That's what this is for. All of your local channels, your local ABC and NBC and CBS, as well as national channels, are there, and they're free, and they're crystal clear on your television. We've got a video I want to show you that kind of does a quick overview. If you're just joining us, what we're talking about are 3 things. Free TV, and free TV. Those are the 3 things that we're talking about. There is no need for you to be spending money on a monthly bill. Just try it. Last time I had this was March. We sold out. It was actually Adam Freeman's 15th anniversary show, and Adam shows this is one of his 15th anniversary products. He bought an antenna years ago, spent almost $200 for an Antop antenna at HSN, and it says, you know, look, Aaron, this thing has paid for itself 10 times in my household. Try it and see if it does the same in yours. Long-range signal amplifier built in, so no matter where you live, city mouse, country mouse, you're gonna get a great signal with this. VHF enhancement rods. The nice thing about that, Ty, that boosts reception on your lower channels, which are often your more popular channels, 2 through 13. This is, of all the Antops we sell, this is the most popular model. This is the one that we sold out in March. We haven't had it for nearly 6 months. It goes anywhere in your house. Very simply, you can just set it right next to the TV, plug it in. Great for a camper, great for an RV, great for a second home, and connecting it. And Ty asked this question, and again, thank you for asking it. I'm sure many people wondered. The vast majority of us have digital TVs. If you bought a television in the past 10 or 15 years, you have a digital TV. Right. If you happen to have an analog TV, then you would need a converter box with this as well. That is a tiny percentage of televisions, frankly, that are still in production, or not even in production, that someone bought a long time ago. You take your digital antenna, you plug it into the amplifier, that plugs into the wall, and it plugs into your television. You don't need any extra cables, you don't need any extra cords. One of the nice things about this is when it comes home, you can set it up. There's nothing extra you have to buy in order to complete the setup process, which takes just literally probably 5 minutes.
And we're talking about HD. We're talking about highest quality. We're talking about 1080p, because sometimes we flash back to those old kind of antennas that were difficult, and what kind of reception did they get. No, this is the latest technology. And I know for me, so for a long time I was streaming, and part of my streaming, I was getting my local sports through streaming. But if my Wi-Fi went down, or if my Wi-Fi. I wasn't inviting people over to watch the game. I was afraid the Wi-Fi. I would go over to my friend's house, and you know what? He had an Antop antenna, and it was crystal clear, and it was reliable. And the setup you saw in that video, if you want to set it down, you can set it down. If you want to hang it up, do we need to hang it up maybe a certain place? You can put it wherever
you can really
need it,
put it wherever.
Okay.
There's a couple of recommendations, like you wouldn't want to put it behind a huge appliance. As a general rule, the higher and closer to a window, that's a good thing, because that's your signals coming in from the outside. You make a great point as we look at hurricanes in California and sort of crazy things that are happening. In an emergency situation, one of the first things that can go down, are wires, our cable wires. This is taking over-the-air signals. So in an emergency, even just having an antenna for an emergency is a great idea, because you're going to be listening to your local news and your local weather. So a lot of people, as we get deep into hurricane season here in Florida and in the Southeast and across the country, I would recommend, and a lot of people do, having an antenna is a great, even if you're not using it as your primary source, which most people will, it's a great backup as well. Also think about how much you're paying just to rent your cable box. The cable boxes, that equipment, you're usually renting that in the guest room or in the basement, in rooms where you don't use your television all the time. Even if you're not saying, okay, look, I'm going to wipe it all out and just start over with an antenna is a great idea to start, maybe not on your main television, again, where you're paying $5 or $10 or $15 just to rent equipment every month. There is no monthly fee. You buy this, you get it home, you're done paying for television. And again, I want to show you again, we'll give you an example of another metro area, because anyone who might be joining us might be thinking, well, but am I just going to get 2 or 3 channels? No, the vast majority of areas are going to get dozens of channels, and all the major ones. Like, so here's an example in New York: NBC, Fox, ABC, MyNet, Buzzer, the CW, Court TV, PBS, PBS Kids 24/7, one of my favorites, Create. I really like Create as well, actually. HSN, QVC. So HSN and QVC are broadcast channels that you can watch every day, not only on your television, but of course on your smart devices as well. Telemundo, the religious channels. Those are just some examples. 94% of the top 100 shows in America, get this, 94% of the top 100 shows in America are on free broadcast television every single week. The others are on the various streaming platforms, quite frankly.
So the likelihood of the shows that you love to watch,
they're going to be on here.
You're going to be able to get it here. Now, I do need to give an update. I think we started with around 300 in the marble. I'm going to ask my producer. I know these are going very quickly here. 75.
Oh, wow.
75 remaining in the marble. A lot of orders also coming in for this beautiful kind of slate black that you see here as well. Actually, this is the most popular this morning, but this is most limited here. $39.99. We're talking about free television. 5 flexible payments. That means you have 5 months to pay this off. You also have a 30-day return policy. Get it home here at HSN. We give you 30 days. You're also getting free shipping and handling. I know. When it comes to TV, when it comes to shows and channels, things have gotten very confusing and things have gotten very expensive, right? How do I just watch the local news? How do I just watch my favorite team? How do I do that? Everything is so confusing. What do I have to pay for? I'm telling you right now, free TV, $39.99. All of those channels, the NBC, the ABC, the CBS, those local news and weather and watching your favorite team, all of that, PBS, HSN here, is broadcast for free, so you can get that now. If you're looking to save money, if you're looking to cut a little bit of that bill somewhere, you don't have to look for something that then is bundling in all of these other channels. You're getting it from Antop, and you're getting it with the latest technology. You're getting it with an amplified range. You're getting it with multi-directional, and you're getting it with something that honestly looks really nice in your home.
I think that's a really nice point, is even just a couple of years ago, the antennas that I sold out here were big. Some of them were kind of mechanical, a little bit bulky looking.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. You know, it looks like home decor.
It's why this marble's almost sold out. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the marble has been my personal favorite. I really enjoy that one. But depending on your decor, if you want to go in a really sort of luxe white, or you want to go with traditional black, you choose. The point is, television is free. I'm going to say it again. Television is free. If you're paying a monthly bill every month to watch television, it almost feels like a scam now. When you start to understand, wait a minute, I'm paying for a channel that's already in the air in my house. All I need is basically a baseball glove to catch that signal and put it on my television. And put it on my television in 1080p full high definition. We have these beautiful televisions, so you want to catch a beautiful digital signal and put it on your TV. It's so simple to do. Antop is the #1 manufacturer of antennas in America, so you know you're buying a great brand. Again, it comes with support, so if you're like, I don't know, setting up an antenna, it's easy. If you can plug in a lamp, you plug it into your wall, you plug it into your television. We include the coaxial cable and the power cable. That's all you need. But should you need any help, 844-FREE-TV-0 is a toll-free number that Antop makes available to answer any questions you might have.
Yes, it is easy. I'm the same way. I think, God, it sounds great. I love it. I get a little shy. Am I going to be able to set it up? Antop will walk you right through everything. The instructions inside, it's easier than you think it is. And it's free. It's free TV. Aaron, it's always good to see you.
Such a pleasure. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to everybody who grabbed yours. And if you still have your eye on the marble, I would jump into the ordering process right now. Now, speaking of free TV, speaking of televisions, we have a big sale going on our TVs right now. Take a look right here. So if you go to hsn.com and you click on electronics, you'll see a little window that'll come up and it'll take you to all the big sale on all of our televisions here. And I'm looking at free shipping and free shipping and free shipping. It's free shipping and 5 flex on all of those TVs. So maybe it's a new TV to watch NFL. Maybe it's a new TV. Maybe it's in the kids' room. Maybe it's in your crafting room and you want something at a great deal. Free shipping, 5 flex. You can get that today. Okay, we're talking about entertainment. We're talking about maybe